Hi guys, welcome to my channel Daniel R Diary. Today we are in Lower Silesia in Poland and I will show you Bolkow Castle. During the recording my stuff, I have a so small issue with the camera. It's happening when you have a super amazing GoPro, but actually you don't know how to do full settings. I didn't check my settings and I start recording everything in a fast motion. Everything what I says and all introduction was around 2 minutes. The final product was 3 seconds and was something like bleh. And I just try to fix whatever it's possible, but I decide to just put some history, and you can listen history and also you can just see this beautiful place. Bolkow Castle is a castle located in Bolkow on a castle hill. The castle is upland stronghold cover an area of 7,600 meters square. The castle is located in Bolkow, 30 km of Wałbrzych in Lower Silesia in Poland. The monumental Piast dynasty castle in Bolkow is one of the largest fortresses of the Świdnica Jawor Doge. The stronghold erected in 13th century defended nearby trade routes. Its monumental walls are still very impressive, stirring the imagination. This fortress is testimony of the dramatic history of this part of Central Europe. The first mention of the castle comes from 1277, when Prince Bolesław II of Legnica write about it. Bolkow Castle was built on the order of the Prince of Legnica Bolesław II Rogatka, known as a Bold, and later expanded by his son Bolek I Sever, the Prince of Świdnica and Jawor. On initiative of the Bolek I, a number of strongholds were expanded to control the passage from the Czech Republic to Silesia through the Sudeten range. This contributed to maintaining the independence of the Świdnica Jawor until the end of the 14th century. In the middle of 14th century, the castle was connected with the city fortification system. Its southern and southeast corners were connected with the city walls. In the Piast time, the castle's residents were ducal burgraves such as Szafgosz or Salza. According to historians, from the time of Bolkow II, for about 100 years, the castle served as a treasury, which was later transferred to Prague. Bolkow II was childless, therefore he adopted the daughter of his deceased brother Hendrik, Anna, and made her the principality. On May 27, 1353, Anna married the Czech king Charles IV. July 3rd, he bequeathed Bolkow II to Anna and Charles IV of the Principalities, under the condition that he would be able to run this until his death, just like his wife Agnieszka Habsburska. In 1392, the castle became the property of the Czech king. Until this year, the most probably from the time of Bolkow I, the castle served as a treasury. The city was destroyed during the Hussite attacks, but the castle was not conquered. In 1463, the Czech king George the Podebrady imprisoned the king's Hans von Tischenau, who became famous in this area for the robbery. The oldest robbery situation was the reason why the burgraves of the Wrocław and Świdnica organized an armed expedition to the castle under the leadership of the Guncel II Świnka in 1468. In 1491, the castle was besieged by the Czech king Władysław II Jagiellończyk. At the beginning of the 16th century, thanks to King Ferdinand I, the castle was handed over to the Wrocław bishop for life. The bishop, on the order of the monarchy, undertook the expansion of the castle. In the year 1539-1540, the castle was rebuilt under the leadership of the Lombardian architect Jacob Per. First for all, the fortified area was enlarged. Courtyard was built, surrounded by walls and bastion, and the southwest part on the town site. The fortification was connected with the two town towers. The towers was crenellate in the form of dovetails. After the bishop's death in 1543, the castle was transferred to his family as a fief. From 1570, the owner of the castle was Matthias von Luck. In 1596, the castle passed into the hands of the Zedlich family. In 1640, the castle was besieged. In 1646, it was taken over the Swedish army. The castle's current shape was only done so by various construction in the 16th centuries. The famous Silesian architect Jacob Parr brought elements of the Renaissance into the castle fortification. After construction and expansion, the castle had a total area of 7,600 meters square, making it one of the largest castles in Silesia.
It's over now.
Now we are on the way to the main tower just to show you the spectacular view from the very top. And actually it's just the one part of those what I record, what I will just skip it and I will just share this with you, and after I will come back to some history facts. I don't want to put too much fact of the history because nobody never remember the dates and name, but just to fill this video and give you some idea about the castle and structure, I think will be quite interesting. We are in Bolkow Castle and I'm probably first time in this place. I'm super exciting. We are on the very top, we are on the main tower with a super spectacular view. It's absolutely beautiful here, how you can see the view for the Bolkow city, the main market. It's absolutely stunning. We will go there because I just need to walk and do some photos. The architecture of the main market looks really great. But for the moment, please enjoy this beautiful panoramic view from the tower. In 1703, the castle in Bolkow was bought by Cistercian monks from Krzeszów. Since then, the castle has remained uninhabited. In 1715, the Cistercian completed the interior reconstruction. By an edict of October of 1810, the castle became a property of the Prussian state treasury. During this time, the building began to fall into ruin. In 1830, after the Napoleon War, Russian soldiers stayed in the castle. The Russian soldiers start searching for the legendary gold, and they do the big hole at the base of the tower to get to the hunger dungeon. They found nothing. In 1885, the authorities allowed to demolish of the part of the walls, and they used this part to repair the roads. On March 10, 1930, the mayor of Bolkow have some idea to just refresh the tourism, and he just create the Bolkow Regional Association, but unfortunately the First War completely damaged his plan. In 1922, the House of Women was rebuilt, the ground floor was turned into the youth hostel, and the first floor was transformed into the regional museum. After Hitler came to the power, the castle became the property of the states. Castle is such a great attraction, and if you are in Silesia, this is place to must to visit. The museum and castle is open 7 days from Monday to Friday from 9 to 3:30 and Saturday Sunday from 9 to 6:30. The tickets, the adults it's 12 Polish zloty, it's around 250 euro, and kids it's 6 Polish zloty, it's around 125 euro. Also on Monday it's free of charge, but the museum gate is closed. Guys, the museum is in Bolkow in Zamkowa 1, and it's absolutely great place to visit and spend the day. Thank you very much for watching me, and see you in another vlog.